Greetings to each of you. My name, for those who don't know, is Russ Hatfield, and my partner's name is Kara, who is a higher dimensional member of Ashtar Command, an ambassador to Sirius, and my twin soul. This editorial for August puts you as the star of your own show that we call QU. Now, Shakespeare said it best when he pointed out that life is like a play, and so we expand on that thought with a look at the director of the play and how that director changes 3 times throughout a person's life. It's all about lessons needing to be learned and decisions needing to be made. Get it all right, and life is wonderful, while wrong decisions can last a lifetime. For a full transcript of this latest editorial, please go to our main homepage at HadesBasedNews.com. We invite you to subscribe to be kept informed of future postings from the YouTube channel from the members of Ashtar Command. And now we present QU. This editorial concerns the impromptu play in 3 parts that we call life. It's an experience that can last up to 100 years or more, and during that time is a continuation of the period of existence that preceded it. The time between experiences, as we heard in the most recent channeling session with the members of Ashtar Command, is about 30 years. Those people in our lives during those previous experiences have about a 20-year window in which they continue in the new roles chosen for the new life. During the formative years of the experience is when things familiar from the past experience influence the new one, such as picking up an instrument and unconsciously becoming instantly familiar with how it feels once more. Math equations come easily, or the remembering of lines of a play become second nature. Then again, decisions made between lives may make a person reject the past enjoyment due to new influences. It's the lessons decided on between lives in which the goals of the current experience revolve around. Now it's just a matter of beginning the first part of the play that takes place during those formative years mentioned. The curtain rises, and it's your cue to take the stage. The difference between the 3 parts of the play are the directors having the most influence over the direction the action takes. This first part has multiple directors because they include parents, friends, and family. All steer the play along as planned between lives as closely to the script as possible, with most everything is in impromptu mode to take account of the changes. Life lessons come fast and furious during this time as everything continues toward the goals set. Even seeming enemies are actually friends, repaying favors in the form of lessons that won't be forgotten in the next experience. Once the play is over and the experience finished, everyone resets for the next experience, which involves determining what new roles will be needed. In the meantime, everyone shakes hands and hugs, looking forward to what comes next. Meanwhile, in the current experience, feelings get hurt through arguments, causing even the breakup of friendships, or friendships are maintained throughout the entire experience. Parents and grandparents impart their invaluable knowledge, which might not be appreciated until later in life. Now comes the next part where the real living begins. This is the time in your life where you are the director and begin making all the calls on the direction of your life from here. Education over. Parents, only a minor influence with all the rules rewritten and needing to be learned on the fly. Is it time for social responsibilities and improvising? Each interaction has magnified consequences. Because of the new stresses impacting attitudes, escapes are often found through various avenues, though it can also include escapes into studies of the deeper meanings of life. 21st century has provided humanity with tools that could empower itself or replace itself because artificial intelligence has changed the script on what is possible to what isn't possible. One can create a hyper-realistic images to pair with inspirational messages drawn from sources across time and space. That can then be shared to help others with their search for answers. Hours of channeling from higher dimensional beings can be summarized and simplified for easy understanding. Where to take the direction of the experience is almost too easy with such tools that could also go a million ways other than that as well. With age comes a slowing down the pace of play. That is where the direction of the experience is now handed over to a higher authority. Depending on those million other ways discussed, where the direction of the experience goes from here is the responsibility of life itself and the decisions made as one gets older. This last stage of the experience can be one full of joy or something far different should the needed lessons be harder than expected. Now it's a question of attitude and accepting challenges as being just the right lessons at the right time. This is the perfect time to either begin or enhance one's ability of self-healing. The human body can be its own doctor when needed, with a mind open to what is possible. It's also now time to prepare for the next life. Think now on who has a major influence in your life, such as a soulmate or family member that you would like to the next. Perhaps some lessons that, had you learned earlier, would have been key to knowledge vital in your growth. That's not to say such thinking would carry over into that 30-year period, but then again it just might. It's a reminder that each day is a joyful celebration of each moment experienced before a new role is to be chosen. In the meantime, the curtain is coming down on a life well lived. You can now step away to the cheers and applause of those who have already left the stage. In love, light, and wisdom as one, Russ and Kara.